Here we are down on Forest Road to take a look at a detached Edwardian home with 2/3 bedrooms and potential to extend. So we're looking down towards Sandridge Road. So around there we have a co-op that's going to take around about a 5-minute walk. As we pan round to the right is where we start to look towards the centre of Melksham. So of course Forest Road leading up here towards where the old canal used to be, and you can see where we have the town park, where we also have the Rivermead Primary School. So with the centre of town, it's going to take around about 15 minutes walk. But of course, you've got everything you need there, including supermarkets like Waitrose and Sainsbury's. As we continue on round, we're looking out to some lovely open countryside towards the River Avon. And of course, the river takes us all the way up towards Laycock and of course over to Chippenham. So these are great spaces to go out and walk your dog or take a nice family walk. As we continue on round, you can see more open countryside and you can see where the canal used to run on up. And of course, we're looking down to Woodrow Road, which is the older road that goes out towards Laycock, which is over in the distance. And you can see here, being on the edge of Melksham, but it's still close to town, gives you a really nice access to everything you should need. But from here, let's head on in to 44 Forest Road. So here we are, we've come in through the front door and we're looking down towards the rear. As I pass around past the stairs, you can see we've got a frosted window to the side. If you come on down, we've got lovely topaz flooring extending on down. We've got a radiator there. And of course, we've got a lovely front door there with our access. We're going to come on through and into the living room, which of course has the bay window to the front. As we pan around, you see we have the focal point of the fireplace. And just continuing around, you've got these spaces for plenty of furniture as well as these sofas. You can see we've got a radiator down the far end. As I pan across, you can see we've got this fantastic original parquet flooring. And we've got these lovely high ceilings. We've got the cornicing. We've got the picture rails as well. Really, really lovely features that have been kept in this home. Of course, the next owners may decide to do some different things with it, potentially extend, but of course, we still have those features to start. While we're here, let's quickly pull up the window and you can see we've got the driveway up and the front garden section and the terrace across the road. But if we continue on round, you see we've got understairs storage just down here on the right. We've got our access through to the dining room down the left. But I'm going to open up the door and you can see here we're coming through into a cloakroom. So we've got a wash hand basin on the left, radiator in the middle and a low-level WC on the right with a frosted window to the front. But we'll continue on through into our dining room where once again we've got this fantastic parquet flooring. We've got a window to the side. We've got a window and door which actually gives us access into the conservatory. We've got this fantastic fireplace in the dining room too. And as we pan across, you can see our opening that takes us on through and into the kitchen and our view back to the hallway. You can see where we go through into the kitchen, it goes onto a tiled floor. But in here, once again, we've got these lovely high ceilings. And you can see we've got the picture rails too. There's a view out into the conservatory. Of course, that door's got some lovely stained glass. So here we are, we've got a mix of base and eye level units with worktop space over. We've got 1.5 bowl sink unit, single drain and mixer tap. We've got the old fireplaces where we have a cooker currently. And we've got the tile splashbacks running all around, as you can see here. And you've got space for a fridge freezer down the far end. Of course, you could open up this more into the dining room. You could turn this into a utility if you're doing an extension, but lots of flexibility. If we pull open the door, I'm going to let us on out and into the conservatory. So it's got doors on either end. We've got a set of windows running across the rear. We've got polycarbonate roof. If I come on down to the far end, I'll pan you around from this end also. Brilliant, so you see we're light out here as well. And there's a view out into the garden, which we'll explore shortly, but we'll start off here, coming up the stairs, turning around to the right. So we have another separate WC. very similar to downstairs. Frosted window, low level WC, radiator, and a wash hand basin in the corner. We then have our bathroom. Moving around to our second bedroom, and we're going to come on through to the main bedroom. But of course, we've got the landing here with a window to the side. And coming on through into the main bedroom, we've got the radiator just here on the right. You can see it's a brilliant size, very similar size to what you've got in terms of the living room. On the chimney breast coming up, we've got the window out to the front, and over in the corner, you can see that we've got a door through to our ensuite. As we continue to pan across, and again from the far corner here, so ample space for even a super king size bed and plenty of furniture. But as we come on through, we've got the ensuite. So on the right hand side, we've got a frosted window to the front. Below, we've got radiator, low level WC. In the corner here, we have a shower enclosure with splashback, and that's a main shower. And over here in the corner, we've got a pedestal wash hand basin with a tile splashback and light and shaver point above. We'll go up to the second bedroom, which is out towards the rear. Means it's very similar size to the first. You see we've got a radiator there, plenty of space for furniture. We've got the chimney breast coming up. In fact, in this room, we do have a super king size bed, and you can see there's still plenty of space either side for nightstands. And of course, you could reorientate the room should you want to. But two fantastic size bedrooms as we come all the way around. And of course, we're facing out towards the garden this time. But if I take you through into the bathroom, you can see we've got a walk-in bath just here on the right side with the shower. Of course, we've got the glass screen there too. We've got the chimney breast coming up from downstairs. We've got a vanity wash hand basin in the corner with storage below. We've got the window out to rear, radiator. But a slight oddity, we have some stairs taking us on up and to an attic room, or I should say two attic rooms. As we come on up, we're going to push open the door, and with that we'll turn on the light, and we come into the first of the rooms. So you see we've got plenty of space for storage just here. As we go around to the left, you can see we've got exposed brickwork, and you can see we've got a modern Worcester Bosch boiler there in the corner, even more space. If I open up the door here, and once again turn on the light, you can see here we have what could be used as a study, could be used as a bedroom potentially in the future, where you convert this and get full reg sign off. We've got storage either side, again the exposed brickwork, and of course we have a radiator, so there's potential for you to stick a dormer in, get some skylights in here, and a lot of the work is already done. As we come on out to the rear garden though, we'll just come down the side. We can see we have two very large greenhouses. As we walk on down the path, it takes us round to the front. So we're just walking past the cloakroom and the window to the hall. But you can see we've just got this space all to the side, so potential for you to extend over this side. And of course we still have the driveway down the far side, so not taken away from the parking or really the garden. As we come around, you've got the lawn area. If we come on down into the corner here, got a nice little covered section of patio there. As we look on down, and of course we've got the driveway section just past this little fence line on the left. So if we take us on down the path, we've got a large amount of storage space out here. So we've got the pond here, and we've got large sheds. You can see with brick construction and wood construction on the left. We have this large bed just here on the left hand side. Again, could be replaced and left to lawn. Could have some flower beds, potentially even a vegetable patch. As we come onto the driveway, so you've got a large area of gravel, and of course you can see where we have the garage, has power and light out here, the two doors to the front, and it's tandem length, so rear section is used as a workshop, but you could get one behind the other should you take that through. And of course you've got all this space out here for parking, with of course the gates leading round to the front, and you've got the driveway there as well. As we come across the top, so you see the front garden, path on the right, driveway on the left. Of course with the gate you can see all the space it potentially be able to extend to the right. As we come out to the garden, you see all the parking we have, and still have this lovely sized garden area on the right with the conservatory, and you can see just how much space we've got in the garage on the left and these sheds across the rear as we look back. And that's where we're going to finish today for number 44 Forest Road.